Today, 2019, what to do and how to do it. So I'm going to start with some resolutions. Just give me an idea what would people give for resolutions? What is a New Year's resolution or a New Year's goal? Shout out some goals that maybe you have had or somebody that you know have had. A New Year's resolution. Lose weight. Exercise. Save money. Pay bills off. We have all of these goals and ambitions and dreams, but how do we do it? How do we do it? Here's an interesting statistic. 80% of people never set goals, never make resolutions. They never put it out there. 80%. And of the 20% that do, of the 20% that makes those goals or resolutions, 92% don't complete them. 92% do not complete them. Only 8% of people actually complete what they started. When Kim goes to Weight Watchers and she's part of a Weight Watchers group, was it less than 10%? It's 10%. 10% ever reach their goal weight and stay at that weight. First of all, you have to understand that setting goals is how you're able to choose the kind of life you want. When you set goals, you get to choose your life. When you decide that you're going to lose weight, or you're going to start a business, or you're going to write a book, or you're going to change things, or you're going to have a new job, a new career, you chose that. And it started by you simply setting it out there, setting it as a goal for yourself. You chose that life. But by not making a choice, you've also made a choice. The life that you're living, the life that you chose this, even though it may not have been your actual decision choice, but that was your course. See, we're on a course, and this course is going to take us someplace. And if we don't make a choice of where we're going, we're going to end up someplace anyway. Where are you going to be 4 years from now? I don't know, but you're going to be someplace 4 years from now if you're alive. Now, you can choose that. You can navigate that course, or you can end up where you're going to be in 4 years and say, I don't know how I ended up here. You ended up there because you did not make a choice to be elsewhere. You make a choice, a conscious decision to decide, I'm going to do something. I'm going to go this direction. It may not be the right direction, but it's better than just sitting there and let the wind just kind of take you, while letting happenstance just take you wherever you want to go. Okay, first one, set goals. Set goals, set goals. That's easy. Now, with those goals you set, it's got to be something specific and something challenging. Now, you talked about goals today. We talked about weight loss goals. We talked about decluttering. Those can be categorized into maybe physical goals, to become healthier, to become well. They could be financial goals. It could become spiritual goals. But whatever categories, you got to create balance. You can't just do all the things that you love and then negate the things that you don't like to do, because they're just as important. It's just as important to pay your bills and be at work on time and have integrity as it is to do the things you enjoy doing. So there has to be balance. And sometimes we get imbalanced. We like to do the things that we enjoy. And the things that we don't like, we don't do. We don't like exercising, so I'll just put it off. I'll start next week. It doesn't mean it's less important because we don't want to do them or don't feel like doing them. So when you make these goals, they have to be something specific and challenging. Habakkuk chapter number 2 and verse number 2. The scripture shares us in Habakkuk 2 verses 2. The Lord answered and said to me, write the vision and make it plain on tablets, that he may run who reads it. For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it will speak and it will not lie. Though it tarries, do what? Wait for it. Though it tarries, wait for it, because it will surely come, it will not tarry. That means that when it's not happening as fast as you think it should happen, doesn't mean it's not working. God says it's there for an appointed time, not your appointed time. You want it to happen now, RNJ, right now, Jesus. We want it now, but it's not happening now. There's an appointed time. Water boils at 212 degrees. At 211 degrees, you have very hot water, but not boiling water. We want it to boil when we want it to boil, but it boils at 212. You're not there yet. You may be a few degrees away from reaching where you need to be, but you're just not there yet. And you think, God, isn't this hot enough? God says, no, because it's not where you need to be. And we just want it to happen in our time frame, at our level. But God says it happens at the appointed time. And that time is in God's timing and not our time. That's the 5th season. Remember? Winter, spring, summer, fall, and dew. That's the dew season. The dew season is when God determines that it's time. And when God says it's time, it's time. And he has that appointed time. But he says, the first part of that scripture was saying, write the vision, write it down, write the vision, make it plain, make it plain. You've all heard about what SMART goals are, right? A SMART goal. You say, I want to lose some weight this year. Is that a SMART goal? I would like to lose a little weight. I'd like to save some money this year. I'd like to get a better job this year. I'd like to change things this year, whatever. Sure you want to do that. And it's admirable, but it's not something that you're really going to accomplish because it's not smart. First thing you have to do is specific. What do you want to do? You want to lose weight. Let's say we're going to lose weight this year. How much? Give me a weight goal. 20 pounds. You know, that's the most common goal for weight loss. It's 20. People could say 100, but they know I'm not going to kid myself. 100 is just, there ain't no way. I can do 20. 20 is good. So 20. So that's the first part, is you know how much. Now, when? By when? 20 pounds? How long do you give yourself to lose 20 pounds? By when? 3 months? You guys are serious. Okay, let's go 6 months. We want to make it challenging. See, goals must be challenging, but not so overwhelming. Like a person can say, my goal this year is to climb Mount Everest. That's wonderful, but not likely. Not likely. So you set a goal that's challenging, but one that is attainable. That's part of that SMART, is attainable. Something that you can do. I can see doing this in 6 months. You may do it in 3. That'd be wonderful. Give yourself a star, but give yourself 6 months. Okay, if you're going to do this by July 1st. So let's break it down to smarter. Now let's break it down to parts. How much you're going to lose per month? Let's say you can lose 4 pounds per month. For 5 months, that's around 20 pounds, right? So 4 pounds per month for 5 months. You getting the idea? So I'm making it smart. Whatever your goal, there don't have to be weight. Whatever your goal is, determine when, give it a timeline, then break it up into parts. How much you're going to accomplish by what point, what period of time. And now the how. Remember, I got to talk about how we're going to do this. How are you going to do this? How are you going to reach that goal of losing 20 pounds in 6 months? Tell me how you're going to do it. By doing what? Low carbs. What's that? What else? More exercise. Cutting out that sugar. Cutting out the junk foods. What else? Adding healthy foods. You make note of those things. This is how you're going to do it. I'd like to lose 20 pounds this year sometime. I'd like to lose some weight. Now you know just how to. Now you set a goal. That's important. You set the goal, be specific. And then how are you going to do it?